Alright, hello everyone. Today is Friday, August 23rd, 2024. If you're going to ask me point blank any news on 98.7 in New York, not yet. So, again, please stay tuned. I hope to maybe have something next week, or if we gotta wait until the day of to cover it, then by all means I'll do it. But that's not why I'm doing this video today. We have two headlines to discuss. Big story that came out of Boston. I had mentioned it in my community tab, but I wanted to talk about it in a video. And we're also going to talk about something interesting happening in Pennsylvania. There is a new music format coming, and it actually involves classic hits. So let's get into the story in Boston that came out back on Tuesday. And that is a big story that caught a lot of people in Boston completely off guard. And that is WBOS FM, Brookline, Maryland. Brookline, Massachusetts. I am so sorry. Meant to say Massachusetts. WBOS FM, Brookline, Massachusetts, which is Rock 92.9 FM, will be flipping to Bloomberg Market Radio on the 92.9 FM frequency at 12 noon on Tuesday, September 3rd. So I'm going to try to catch this format flip when it does occur. And I do want to get a top of the hour for this station on my YouTube shorts to document it, because I think this is a very big deal that Boston is losing a station that, it's really big to them. Now, here's the thing about the current 92.9 FM programming. Now, it's still going to remain in Boston. However, it will move to an AM station, WRCA AM 1330. It will be on a FM translator called 106.1 W291ZZ. Then you will have HD2 WBOS FM. Those stations have carried Bloomberg programming in the Boston radio market since July of 2017. So, it looks like this is Beasley. Oh boy, Beasley, what are we doing here? Now, from what the vice president of Beasley Media said, her name is Mary Manetta. The other stations that they do own in that market are 98.5 FM, the Sports Hub, Hot 96.9, WROR 105.7, and Country 102.5. Now, let's get into the other Bloomberg stations that are in their radio network. I know by heart. In New York, it's AM 1130 WBBR. You have 1450 WNBP, 106.1 W291CC, Newburyport, Massachusetts. You have the Washington, D.C. market on 99.1 WDCH. You have 105.7 WJZ on HD2. You have in San Francisco, AM 960 KNEW 103.7 FM KOSA FHD2. You also have Sirius XM channel 121 and DAB in England. All right. Now, this is interesting. In terms of 92.9 currently, it's 16th in the Boston market per the latest Nielsen audio ratings, a 2.2 share. iHeartMedia is competing 100.7 WCLX was ninth at a 3.9 share. And of course, people in Boston just don't care about business news. Very iffy decision. I don't know what Beasley is thinking here. I mean, my honest opinion, it's better to keep the radio station that has a 2.2. I mean, people in radio just sometimes don't know what they're doing in terms of business decisions. And again, look at WCBS in New York. Those ratings have been... Okay, now let's get into something big in the Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania market. And this came out back on Wednesday. Times Shamrock flipped Scranton, Wilkes-Barre market hot AC 92.1 WQFM, which is mixed 92.1. They have flipped it to a classic hits format. Well, this is a very interesting move. I'm for this in the Scranton, Wilkes-Barre market. This is great. This is fantastic. I'm very happy about this news for that market. I'll tell you that. So it's overseen by a consultant named Gary Berkowitz. The station is featuring a lineup including Rick Gary Shockley in the morning, Wink FM Fort Myers morning host Logan in midday, so I think that's a syndicated show. WWEG Hagerstown, Maryland, and longtime RQX Washington, D.C. morning host Jack Diamond in the afternoon, and former WP... Oh, okay, so these are just former people that worked at different stations. I see, okay. WPRO-FM Providence morning host Giovanni at night. So you're going to have a very interesting lineup for that station on the 92.1 FM frequency. So this station will include specialty blocks including 60s at 6, 70s at 7, 80s at 8. So according to what Berkowitz is claiming, the station is positioning as the best variety of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, with being a classic top 40 presentation. So, look at this. This is an interesting playlist. Now, okay, I don't know why they would play a modern song, but I guess because that might have been tribute to the last format. I don't know. So now you're going to have, in theory, two classic hit stations. The Hot AC format had a 1.5 share in the last Nielsen ratings from July. It goes up against WGMF FM Gem 99 and 100, which had a 2.6 share last month. So this is very interesting in terms of the Oldies format war in northeastern Pennsylvania. This is going to be very interesting. So there you have it. A couple of radio headlines for the end of the week. I'll just mention that I heard today is the final newscast on WCBS in the New York City market. And from what I was told, I just want to mention before I wrap up this video, that over the weekend, WCBS 880 is going to re-air the loop of, their memory special with Wayne Cabot and whoever else was on there. They are still going to air the Mets. So I know they have a big series against the Padres in San Diego. So for you night owls in New York City who are Met fans, you're still going to have the Mets on the radio. It's still going to be a live broadcast of Keith Rad and whoever else is doing the game. Because remember, Howie Rose doesn't do road games anymore. And that's understandable given his old age and he doesn't want to travel. And I understand that, But, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank you all for watching. And, again, hopefully I have some news about 98.7 in New York. I really want to get it on here, guys. I keep saying I want to. And if you are wondering, yes, it's still the same audio quality you get from my videos. I did bring my microphone down here to Delmarva, even though it looks a little rusted, the cover. But hey, it's still a working microphone. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Until the next one, please take care.